Hello everyone, my name is Tian Tian. I'm from Media Management Program. Today I would like to talk something about Chinese situation of social media. In China, we have 460 million internet users who are actively participating in social communication through social network service platform. Well, because of the screening in China, everyone may know that majority of Chinese people prefer many kinds of Chinese local software, such as Renren, Weibo, Todo.com, Douban.com, and so on. According to the 2011 report from China Internet Network Information Center, Weibo, as a new kind of social media platform, has owned number of users as high as 63 million. Well, it took 38 years for radio industry to gain 50 million users. In comparison, it took 13 years for television, 4 for internet. However, the length of this period decreased to only 14 months. As a conclusion, I think the transmission of Weibo is incredibly fast. Weibo is a kind of platform that people can share and transfer information from each other. Well, it's just work like the Twitter that everyone may be familiar with. Let me first talk about the name of it. Here is Weibo in Chinese. The first letter Wei means something macro, and the second one Bo means something that can be spread widely. So from the word we can find that people can share and publish their own life and share to all the people in the internet community. I concluded Weibo's 6 characteristics. First of all, Weibo's content is fragmented. Well, we have the limitation of 140 Chinese words with another picture or one video to describe a piece of news. Secondly, Weibo's experience is also fragmented. People don't need to use only to follow one channel or follow one newspaper to read the news. What they need to do is to take a terminal and read it whenever, wherever you like. Thirdly, I think the channel of the transmission is also fragmented. We can get access to Weibo through computers, through smartphones, through iPad, and whatever facilities that can link to the internet. Then I think Weibo's target is also fragmented. Everyone has his or her followers and own their own information circle, and which is a new model in Chinese mass media. The last fragment is about communication subject. Before Weibo appears, we only have a limited number of mainstream media, and the information resource is limited. But now everyone can publish what they did, what they saw, to the public. The last character, I think, is the viral transmission. I think information is transmitted just like virus. When attractive information was published, it only took several minutes or even several seconds until a lot of people know that. Well, after talking something about the characteristic of Weibo, now I'd like to share some feelings after I use Weibo. I think it impacts Chinese society profoundly. First of all, I want to say is that Weibo changes people's right to speak. When you upload a piece of news, people who are following you could get access to it, and the information source is enhanced and is more and more. Every user of Weibo could be a journalist. So I think it breaks the professionalism barriers and provides an equal space for people to talk. The second fact I want to share is that more and more famous people like to own their Weibo account, to publish some research result or publish their new trends or some other news. And the famous people included the scientists and some actors, some superstars, something like that. And what they need to do is to apply for a Weibo account, then certificate it, and prove that is exactly the person. Well, I think also the users can realize it by finding that there's a V letter next to the name of these famous people. This way, I think, gives pressure to famous people and require them to be responsible for what they are talking about. Compared with some Chinese traditional internet communities, such as Tieba, which is forums 3 or 4 years or longer ago, the news, especially the social news, tends, I think, more believable. The third fact I want to share is that many media agency or media company own their Weibo account to publish news and get comments. Thanks to Weibo, the media workers don't need to wait article printed on newspaper to publish it or arrange when can their product show on TV. I think they can guarantee the documentary by uploading news in time and spread it widely through the internet. Next, Weibo is now using as a tool to poll. People can vote for and affect to the decision of the government or some other agency. It has come true that the onlookers can also change the world, change the society in China. As a conclusion, Weibo has changed not only the way of news transmission, but our lifestyles. But it's still a double-edged sword, certainly. If a rumor is spread rapidly and broadly, just like a virus, I said before, it will arouse panic in public and impact economically and psychologically to people. Thus, Weibo still needs to be enhanced. Well, I own a Twitter account as well as a Weibo account. I think it really has a lot in common. Well, I think maybe these two different kinds of software can learn from each other and be better and better. So here is today's presentation, and thank you for listening.